Welcome back, everybody. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. Today we're going to be talking about Ben Solo. If you guys want to see more Star Wars content in the future, definitely hit that subscribe button. So, did Ben Solo become one with the Force and become a Force ghost? Or is he now a part of Rey? At the end of Rise of Skywalker, we see him transfer his life essence into Rey to save her from dying, sacrificing his own life. After he kisses her, we see his body fade out of existence, presumably becoming a Force ghost. But will we ever see his body manifest itself like all the others? First, we need to understand what a Force ghost actually is and how it was achieved by the Jedi after being lost through the years. Master Qui-Gon was able to learn this ability from the Force Priestess, the Shaman of the Wills. He would pass on his knowledge to Master Yoda and his former apprentice, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Force ghosts were beings who gained immortality by becoming one with the light side of the Force, and through special training could retain their identity and communicate with the living. This power can only be achieved by fully embracing the light side of the Force, someone who is selfless and would sacrifice themselves for the greater good. Obi-Wan would tell Vader, "If you strike me down, I will become more powerful than you can possibly imagine." A Force ghost power is unimaginable, as we see Yoda conjure lightning from the sky and manipulate the weather in the real world. So how is Ben Solo, a dark side user for over a decade, able to become a Force ghost? Let's take a look at another dark side user who turned to the light in his waning moments. His grandfather, Lord Vader. It is said that Anakin learned to become a Force ghost due to the assistance of Obi-Wan and Yoda, after redeeming himself by killing the Emperor and returning the balance to the Force. He was able to retain his identity as Anakin Skywalker, because he let go of his hatred and anger at the end of the movie, releasing the dark side and being selfless, sacrificing himself for the greater good. We have to remember that Anakin is the Chosen One, and it was said to be one of the most powerful Jedi to ever exist. This could have perhaps played a major role in him learning how to become a Force ghost so quickly. The Skywalkers possess the strength hardly unobtainable by any Jedi. With Ben being a Skywalker, he too possesses that strength. But he also has the power of the Dyad. The Dyad was the pairing of two Force-sensitive beings, making them one with the Force. The power was as strong as life itself, as said by Emperor Palpatine when he consumed them. Rey and Ben were one and the same. Their bond allowed them to mirror and amplify each other's abilities. Could this be the reason Ben was able to become a Force ghost? Or did his soul merge with Rey's after giving her his life? It makes sense. From what we know, Ben had no training on how to become a Force ghost. Now, he could have very well been taught by his mother Leia, and when she did die and become a Force ghost, she could have just taught him on his way to Exegol. Now, I feel like that's a pretty important part of the story, and it should have been explained if he did in fact learn that from her. But I don't think that's the case. I think Ben Solo is now a part of Rey, and will forever live on within her soul. Since they are a dyad in the Force, they are one. And with him literally giving Rey his life energy, he became a part of her. Now, that doesn't explain his body disappearing, but we've never seen anyone else use this power before. He could essentially become one with the Force by giving his life for another, not only transferring his life force, but his essence and his Force energy. We could think of it in a way like the Sith. They would bound their souls to certain objects, like Lord Momin did with his helmet, or Darth Nihilus with his armor. Ben could have bound his soul to Rey, becoming one with her and the Dyads staying together. Now, the odds of this being true are slim, but I think it's far more interesting and thought out than him just becoming a Force ghost like everybody else. The main question is, how did he learn to become a Force ghost then? When they finally explain it in some comics a year from now, it'll probably just be Luke or Leia showing him the way before he dies. But in my opinion, it takes away from the importance of being a Force ghost. I understand Ben made a sacrifice and gave his life for Rey, turning back to the light. But he did slaughter millions of people, and he was a pretty evil dude. I mean, he killed his own father, for Christ's sake. Now, I know Vader did the exact same thing. He slaughtered younglings, and killed many innocent lives as well. I mean, he essentially just destroyed the Jedi, the protectors of the galaxy. But I don't think George Lucas intended for any other dark side users to become Force ghosts. It was something that was only supposed to be obtainable by the light side, by the Jedi. To me, Vader's was symbolic. and Ben's wasn't. I mean, it was literally just copying Vader's death. I mean, hell, the entire freaking story of the sequels is copying the originals, so what can we do? If they did change it up a little bit and said Ben is actually a part of Rey, keeping the dyad together, I think that would be more symbolic and far more interesting than him just being another Force ghost. I feel like it would bring another layer to his character and something they could expand on in the future. With that being said, if Ben is now a part of Rey, does that technically make her a Skywalker? I'm not sure how that would work, but it would be something that could be written into the story of her character, and they could expand on that as well down the line. So let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Is Ben a Force ghost, or is he now a part of Rey, keeping the dyad together? What would you guys like to see? I myself am not a huge reylo fan. I never really cared for it. It wasn't something I was sitting there saying, I need this, right? If you are a reylo fan, which one would you rather see? Would you rather him be a Force ghost, or would you rather him be a part of Rey? I'd like to see someone else's, or hear someone else's thoughts on that. It'd be very interesting. So that's my thoughts on this, guys. I would love for him to be a part of Rey. I think it'd be very interesting and give a new dynamic to his character. So again, let me know what you guys think. And if you did enjoy this video, if you could go ahead and hit that thumbs up button for me so we can help spread this video out to other people and help the channel continue to grow. And I just want to thank you guys for everything. Thank you for watching, liking, subscribing. It means so much. And if you guys want to see more Star Wars content in the future, definitely hit that subscribe button. And if you guys ever have any video ideas, any topics you want me to cover, definitely comment down below. And I'll try and get to those as best as I can. And, you know, I just have a full list of stuff I want to get to, so I can add it to the list. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys had a fantastic day today, and I will see you in the next video.